I used to think that the only way to reach my goals was to grind for them. It seemed like this method was the only way, but it left me exhausted, frustrated, depleted, and never feeling like I was enough. Since then, I have begun to realize that not only is grinding unnecessary, but it's actually counterproductive. And there's another way that is more nourishing and actually much more productive in the long run and gives you much more success than grinding ever could. Welcome to my channel where I document my journey to creating my dream life of creating a full-time home business and a creative career, but with God and without burnout. So you know what it's like, feeling like you have to push yourself to the max in order to reach your goals, feeling like you always have to be going 110%, feeling like no matter what you do, you're always exhausted and behind and it's never enough and you just don't have what it takes. This kind of life feels absolutely exhausting, but it also seems like the only road to success. And that's what you're told, that's what you see other people doing, supposedly. Seems like it's working for them, so you just wonder, why is it not working for me? Yeah, I was there for a while. I thought getting into beast mode, that's what I called it, was the only way to reach my goals. And it was exhausting, it was frustrating, it was not sustainable, and it really tripped me up. Grinding, I think we grind because we feel like it's safe. It's like if you work super hard and are always going, 110% to the max, feels like results just have to come, like they're guaranteed. And so we just keep working and working and working, and nothing's really happening, but you just keep working because you feel like something has to work. And if I'm exhausted and I can't do it, that's like my fault and not the system's fault. And you know, grinding also puts you in a survival mode. Like it's all up to you. You have to make it happen. You have to be the one to do all the work. And if you can't do it, it means you're not good enough and you're not going to reach your goals. But if your dream life is about thriving, how are you going to get there when you're putting yourself into survival mode to get there? Those two things just don't seem to go together. And also, just to me, it didn't really feel right. This wasn't until someone else pointed this out to me that I even realized this. But I don't want to live a life where I have to be miserable in order to get some future glory, some future dream life. I just don't want to live that way. Not saying it's particularly wrong, but that's just not me. Yet I still believe that growth is possible and big goals are absolutely possible. So what's the solution? Are big goals possible without grinding? Can we create absolutely amazing change without absolutely burning ourselves out? Your unique calling from God needs your unique creativity, your unique spark, your unique perspective, and grinding just drains all of that out of you and puts you into this mode of I have to get it all done, I have to do it, and you just get it done without any creativity because everything is so pressurized and stressful. The solution that I am still learning to think through and use, but that is so restful and helpful, is that when you are a child of God, when you are living each day with Him, it is not all up to you. His plans for you, His dreams for you, the purpose that He has for you, He's not just leaving you here to figure it all out on your own. And I realized that God does not need me to grind for the plans that He has for me. He doesn't need me to overextend myself in order to give me the life that He wants and in order to use me in the ways that He wants to use me. Grinding puts you into this perspective of like it's all on you and you have to do it all, when that is just not the case. As a Christian, as a child of God, a follower of Jesus, it's not all up to us. We have His help, His guidance, His promises, His strength, His joy, His Spirit on the inside of us. We don't have to make it all happen on ourselves. His word says that He is the one that works in us both to will and to do of His good pleasure. He said, trust in Him and He will bring it to pass. His yoke is easy and His burden is light. So this doesn't mean that we just throw everything onto God and just do whatever we want because he's got it all. There is definitely hard work and intentional action that you have to take with the Lord in order to actualize these plans. That's all throughout the Bible. What else is in the Bible is God coming in, and where our best is not good enough, he supplies the rest. God knows you're not perfect. He's not depending on your perfect effort, perfect ability, unlimited strength to do his work. He's just not. He knows we're not perfect, and he works around that. So some ways that not grinding looks like in everyday life is being able to change your schedule if something comes up or the day is just different than what you planned, just being able to change it and not feel like an absolute failure. And knowing that every decision that you make according to your time and your effort does not have to be perfect, because you are not the only one doing this, and God can work around your mistakes. Another one is not filling every single day, every single moment of your schedule with productive things. Just leaving some time for free time, for empty space, to relax, chill out, speak to the Lord, stuff like that. And then when you are working, not rushing, not operating from this place of survival. I have to get it all done. It all has to be perfect. I got to do this. It's all on me. Just a relaxing. He's working in you. You don't have to be stressed. And then this is a big one for me that I have really had to work through, and I'm still working through, and that is resting when you need to and not waiting until you have to rest. That's a hard one. So easy to just kind of brush it off and say, oh, I'm fine. I'm just going to keep working. And in one sense, you can't stop for every little time that you feel tired, but you also rest when you can. And it doesn't feel super productive, but then when you do keep going when you should have stopped, and then you get sick or overtired and you really, really have to stop, it feels, looking back, it would have been so much more productive to just go easy when you felt really tired and not push yourself to where you had to do this whole hard stop. So this is a topic that I am really working through a lot right now. I'm definitely not the expert, and my goal is to document how I, with the Lord, create my dream life without burnout, without grinding, with peace and joy, and doing it God's way. And I'd love to take you along on that journey. It's not going to always be pretty. It's not going to be a straight line. I am still learning, and I just want to share what I'm learning with you guys, and show you that it is possible. Rest is possible. Peaceful, gentle growth is possible. So thanks for joining me. I will see you next week, Lord willing. Until then, take care of yourself. Mwah.